Hello, good morning. Today I'll ask a question. What is the equivalence relation? My student try to give an what is the equivalence relation and try to explain what is the equivalence relation. But sorry to say, I'm not satisfied with your equivalence relation. Okay. So first of all, by explaining what is equivalence relation, I would like to explain the question. This is given, and after this, I will I will explain what is equivalence relation by the definition, because I think without knowing or without getting all the concept of these questions, you can't understand. That's why I'm doing so. Now your question is that so that relation are in the set Z of integer given by a b such that 2 divided a minus b is equivalence relation. Okay, first of all, uh, we have to check reflexive reflexive relation. What do you mean by reflexive relation? Look here, if you take a, you know that a minus a, let us suppose it is given r belongs to a, or you can write it belongs to r in this way. A minus a, that is equal to 2, and we know that 0 is divided by 2. 0 is divided by 2 if we take any integer, 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5, anything, so they all are divided by 2. So it satisfied the reflexive relation. Now check it second b, what is symmetric relation. Let us take two elements a and b. This is a and b. If a b belongs to r, means a minus b, that is equal to 2r, means this is the multiple of 2, that's why it is divisible by 2. Now if you write b minus a, that is equal to minus 2r. That is another thing, this is minus 2r and this is plus 2r. It means, but you both are divisible by 2, and our condition is only that the a minus b or b minus a, everything means first minus second is divisible by 2. Either it is positive or negative, does not matter. So it is also divisible by 2. So it satisfied the condition of symmetric relation. It satisfied the condition of the symmetric relation. Now let us take, we are going to third condition. Let us suppose there are two elements a b belongs to r, and b c belongs to r. Then for being transitive, it must be a c belongs to r. This is the condition of transitive relation. Look here, since a minus b, that is 2r, and b minus c, let us suppose this is 2s. So what happened when we add this one, a minus b plus b minus c belongs to 2r plus 2s, or is equal to 2s. So b and b cancel, so a minus c, that is 2r plus s. Look here, this is also the multiple of 2, so you can say that it is also divisible by 2. Now by this relation in a set of integer z, It divide all the three conditions, three relations like reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Look here, transitive. Okay. So you can say that this is a equivalence relation. This is equivalence relation. It is, we are able to prove up to this level this set is a equivalence relation. Okay. Now we have to do something in this set. This is a equivalence relation. Now we have to split the given set Z in a such a way that they all the elements follow the equivalence relation. Okay, we have to divide the given set into two subsets, at least two subsets. Suppose that is first A1, and this is the set of 0 2 0 4 0 6 and so on. Means this is the set of even number. Set of even number, its first element containing 0. It is represented by this way, it containing 0 and its second elements in the form 2r, in the form 2r. Look here, 0 2 0 minus 2, this is minus 2, 0 minus 4 means all are the even number. Now let us divide into another set 2, set of an odd numbers, its first elements containing 1. For example, this is, look here, this is A2 in this way, 1 3 1 5 1 7 dot dot dot. It means you can say that 1 and the number it is in the form of 2nr plus 1, in the form of 2r plus 1, means odd numbers. You can see that here. Each and every elements are related to each other which follow the given relation R. In this set and in this set also. And both are the subset of the given set. But no any elements are related to each other. Means if we find the intersection of these two sets, we will get 5. Means there is no any subset, there is no any element lies between this set and this set. Means there no any elements are common. So what you can say that this both sets are known as a equivalence classes. These both sets are known as a equivalence classes. Is it clear? Means first of all, any set which follows all the criteria for the equivalence relation, and this set will be divided into two subsets in such a way that in each set elements are related to each other. Look here, they are related to each other, but any one elements of first set is related to any other element of another set. So means the intersection of these two sets are always disjoint. So these two sets are known as a equivalence classes. Equivalence class means this is 1 and this is 2. Both are known as a equivalence class. Now after After getting the concept of this question, it is very easy to understand the given definition of the equivalence class. Look here, I will focus this equivalence class. Look here, equivalence class. Look here, try to understand. Let R be an equivalence relation in an arbitrary set Z. It is given in arbitrary in integer Z. Okay. R divide X into two mutual disjoint subset of AI. R divide means the relation R uh, under relation R X into two mutual disjoint set. And there is Z, there is X. So it divide into two mutual disjoint set. Look here. This is 1 and this is 2 containing 0 and this containing 1, and this is even number sets and this is odd number set. They are two disjoint sets. Okay. Next, such that all element of AI related to each other, they are related to each other, means a subset of A1 is related to each other, subset of A2 is also related to each other. Okay. No element of AI is related to any element of AJ. Suppose this is AI, this is AJ. No elements of AI is related to AJ. Okay. Now, union of AI and UJ, union of AI and AJ are X. Look here. If we make a union of AI and AJ, you will get the Z. Means we will get the universal set of Z. Means if R is related to Z on Z, then you will get all the elements. Next, intersection of AI and AJ is phi. There is no any limits are common between AI and so you will get phi. And such subset are called equivalence class. Subset, these two subset, it is not necessary only we can divide only in two subset, we can divide any number of subsets. So such subsets are called equivalence class. Okay, I think you can understand. Okay.